Newfoundland dog who I only had for 3 days and who technically wasn't even mine to begin with. But I can't help it. Those 3 days with Elvis changed my life forever. So I sit here and think about him and look out the window, past our front yard all the way down the street. If I squint my eyes real hard, sometimes I can almost picture a tiny black speck way, way in the distance, and I imagine what it would be like if the speck got bigger and bigger, and suddenly there was Elvis running up the street back home to me. So there I was, literally stuck in my thinking and missing Elvis spot, when my mom came home from the grocery store. "Hey, Benji, baby, come help me with the groceries," she called out. Uh-oh. How was I going to help her when I couldn't stand up? "Sure thing, Mom, but, you see, funny story." Oh boy, big brain of mine, don't fail me now. "I would, but I super miss Elvis and I'm so sad. It's like I'm paralyzed and I can't move." I wasn't exactly lying to my mom. I just wasn't telling her the whole truth. And it was by far the smartest thing I could have come up with. Here's the thing about my mom. She loves to share feelings. Her feelings, my dad's feelings, the across-the-street neighbor's feelings, even total strangers' feelings. If you have feelings you'd like to share, my mother is the best listener ever. She says keeping your feelings bottled up, especially the sad or bad ones, gives you wrinkles. And since I don't want to be a wrinkly 10-year-old, and when I share I usually get a snack, I'm pretty happy to open up to my mom on a regular basis. My mom put a bag of groceries on the floor and bellowed for my brothers to unload the car. Then she pulled an ottoman over and sat next to me. The twins came down the stairs like they were running for a touchdown on the football field. They aren't the brightest, but even they knew my mom coming home wasn't a good thing. Without saying a word, they barreled out the front door to get the groceries. Or maybe they were running away, leaving me to deal with this sticky situation. Sticky, get it? "Tell me everything. What's wrong, Benji?" my mom asked, putting her hand on my knee. "I really, really miss Elvis, and sometimes I sit here and hope he's going to come back to me. I know that's never going to happen, but I can't help it. And I thought it'd get better because it's been so long, but lately it seems worse." I took a deep breath. Sure, I was praying my mother wouldn't realize I was superglued to the cushion, but what I said was actually 100% true, and it felt good to get it off my chest. My mom didn't seem the least bit surprised by what I said. I could tell because I'm pretty good at reading the furrows in her forehead. Different ones pop up depending on whether she's worried, mad, hungry cranky, or regular cranky. "Benj, honey, it's totally and completely normal for you to miss Elvis. He was a very special dog, and even though you only had him for a few days, he was your first dog. And everyone always remembers the firsts the most. Like I remember your first step, your first word, your first haircut, and your first loose tooth. The first time I ended up in the hospital emergency room? Well, that's one of the firsts I actually try to forget. But all the good firsts in your life are really important, and you'll remember them your entire life." My mom was not kidding about remembering all my firsts, because she's what you would call a power scrapbooker, meaning you better watch out when she's doing it because she's got a hot glue gun and she's not afraid to use it. On everything. "Hey, where were you when you had your first banana split, do you remember?" she asked. "With you," I answered immediately. Did I remember? Did I remember? Of course I remembered. I remembered like it was yesterday. We were down the Jersey Shore on vacation, and I was about 4 years old. My brothers were out on the beach doing the normal fun stuff you do when you're on vacation, while I was covered from head to toe in pink medicated lotion because I'd had an allergic reaction to the motel sheets and had a horrible red rash pretty much everywhere. Since I couldn't be out in the sun, my mom and I were stuck in our beachside motel.